Hello.
Forgot the two.
I did forget the two. Fuck you. This is Broscussions. Uh, a little personal things going on, but from now on, expect Thursday morning to be the new upload date. Wednesday nights live on YouTube. Thursday mornings, so that we're back in a consistent groove. Since the last couple weeks has been a different day every week. So Thursday mornings, that'll be the new day. But
You're all
we're here
welcome.
live. I'm Dev. Above me, and this time to the right.
Oh, me. It's Brad. I was kind of confused there for a second.
It's all right.
To my left.
The hoodie says everything.
Excuse me?
They don't teach education there.
Okay,
No,
we're not North
there for
Carolina.
sports.
We're not UNC, okay? Let's calm it
There's
down.
some Duke graduates that are questionable and
Yeah.
no
Like some
shot. They had
full-fledged
higher.
retards.
No shot. They did not have higher than a 2.0 GPA in high school. I can assure you of that.
All right.
Anyways, the other guy.
I'm Seymour Butts.
Hello,
And this
Mr.
episode
Butts.
is being recorded on 3/8/2023 at approximately 7:23 p.m. for all those people that really give a fuck.
Mine said, oh, no, it just updated. I was going to say, I see 722, but now I see 723.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, we're here. This week we're gonna start it off with some contexto. We normally save that for the later end, but we'll start with that and then do all our sports talk as normal. So moving into the weekly contexto, let me pull it up here. We are here. All right. Who went first last week? Okay, what last week was it 49 guesses?
Yeah.
It was either 40 or 49. I think I went the first week, and I think Jake went the second week. That's my phone.
It's my turn.
Bradley.
Brad, start us off.
Oh.
So let's aim for less than 35. I think that's a good number.
I like that.
I think that's a good goal.
So, just to recap, last week was something to do with the
Telescope.
galaxy. Telescope.
The answer
And
was
week
telescope.
before-
Jake had a significant guess. Fantastic guess. The week before was cereal.
Cereal, which I got.
Yeah. They do update this every single day, but since
Right. I was
we
just
do it
trying
once
to
a
recap.
week. So
Yep. Let's start with notebook.
Notebook.
Yeah.
Not even
Alright.
close.
Gotcha. Devinator.
Oh yeah. I am after
Well, Blake
Brad.
forgot the order.
I couldn't remember. I'm gonna go with drink.
Oh.
Man, it's so far away. Nice 2373 for the listeners.
I'm gonna go with insemination.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
That's my word.
How do I spell this?
I'd have to write it down. You know what? Let's just pick a different word.
Yeah, I think we should
Try-
pick a different word.
Yeah, because I'd have to write it down to know how to spell it, and I don't have a paper or anything near me. So let's do shoe.
Shoe.
Oh, good.
About as far as notebook. 3915.
Go with bread.
Bread.
Brad.
I thought about doing food, but I won't drink. Okay.
Oh boy.
I give up.
Okay.
I don't think it's a food of any sort then. I'm gonna go with color. Oh.
Jesus.
All right, we sucked this one. We said 35, but we got a long way to go.
Yeah, we got 30 guesses left, boys. Come on, let's lock it in here. Electric.
Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
548. Still kind of far away, but we're getting
After
there.
my insemination, I'm locked in. Let's get it.
Electric's pretty decently up there. See if we can't get any closer. Kind of go along the lines of electric. Let's go with light bulb.
Oh,
Lightning. um.
He just totally disregarded your
You just
guess,
totally
then, Brad.
disregarded my guess.
Wait, did you not say lightning?
I said light bulb.
Oh well. I
Okay.
apologize. Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
It don't fucking
it was
matter
even
anyway.
worse. He made your guess better.
I'm gonna
It
go
don't
with.
matter.
I'm gonna go with. Surely power. I'm going with power.
Ooh.
Power's closer. It's still a decent way away, but
Power, electric. Let's do water.
water.
Look at us. We're growing.
I
This is
find that is
character
a
development.
big discrepancy between drink and water, but I guess
Well, that's because water is not referred to as a drink with this
yeah.
way.
Says who?
Well, it's only
Huh?
referred
Says
to
who?
as one way, but
Well, I know, but like, there's different ways you can use water, and so this instance, the verb with
yeah, I get what
water
you're
is
saying.
not drink.
Brad, you were up.
So we got power,
Water.
electric, and water are our top 3 guesses.
Still not very close though.
No. But just trying to, like, our top 3 are those.
Right.
Go with no, because that one it's all the way at the bottom.
Oh, he had it. Just go with your gut, man. Go with your gut. Go with your butt.
Don't let your brain tell you otherwise.
Mm-mm. Let
Let's go
let
with
the head
lamp.
talk. Lamp.
Terrible.
Oh, don't ever
Wow.
listen to your head again.
Water, electric, power. So we're going down that line. I'm gonna hit it with some coal. Nah, no.
Okay, all right. Let's do aqueducts.
Plural or not plural?
Not plural.
Is that how
I'm
you,
sorry,
is that
I
not
don't
how
know
you
this.
spell it?
What? I don't know.
Am I stupid?
No, they're stupid.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Aqua. Oh no, it's like aqueduct. I figured.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
not even
wow.
close.
So I spelled it wrong. So it
Brad,
wasn't
if
even
you're
you.
still with us, it is on
I
you.
said it wrong. Oh no, he's gone
I think
forever.
Brad P. So I'll go ahead and go. I'm gonna go with dam. Not even close. I was thinking the lines of electric, water, and
Oh.
power, but all right,
Brad's
Brad,
back.
you're
So you
up.
can-
I went dam was not even close. Aqueduct was not even close either.
Nope.
Electric and water are the top. Fuck, dude. Or no, because that'd be along the lines of electric. It'd be the same thing. Go with TV, power, electric. I'm just trying to think of stuff that would.
Well, do I want TV or television? No, TV. Okay, that's in the right. It's definitely in the right area. All right, Jake, you can go ahead and go.
do house.
I like that. I should have went with that earlier. Of course, today I don't go house. It's a pretty good one.
Let's go.
Lamp is all the way down here, though. I'm gonna go with solar. Oh, I was thinking like maybe a solar panel, but I don't think that is it.
Right. Is it me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go with farm.
Ooh.
TV
Still in the
farm.
orange. I need a green right here. All right. I want a green. To be green, it has to be within what, like 100?
It may be 250 or 200.
250. Let's do car. Yes!
Ooh.
Let's go. We're in the
Okay.
green. We're in the green, baby.
All right.
Um, I think I'm gonna go with gas
I had that in mind earlier.
because gas stove, gas is related to power and
Right.
electric. It is a
Yep.
liquid like. Okay, it is not.
Oh.
Okay. So,
I swear to God, if gasoline is the answer and it's two different words, I'm gonna lose it.
right. So with car being so high, I'm imagining it's something of a along those lines. Um, let's go with bike, but like I don't know like which like what
You
it
want
would be looking like. It could be.
motorcycle?
Yeah, I guess that would
A
be.
motorcycle.
There's a word I would say, but I cannot say it on here. But if you watch South
Shout
Park,
out
you
South
know
Park.
exactly what I'm referring to.
Shout out South Park.
um,
So motorcycle's far away, but car's right there.
hmm. Perhaps engine. Damn.
So I think I gotta go basic and just type in truck. Okay, so truck's
Okay,
further
yeah.
away than car. I mean, it could be a brand. I hope
That's
it's
what I would.
not. But I don't know. Well, no, because I've typed brands in on like the cereal one. I typed Kellogg's.
Yeah, that's true. So you got car, we got truck. Let's. Because I imagine it's got to be related to these. Let's go. Let's go with transmission.
Go with what?
Transmission. Orange, but a little big for but a little bit better.
Yeah, I think engine would be a lot closer if.
What about
Oh, it could be.
gasoline?
See,
That's
I'm
the
gonna
thing
be
is we.
I'm gonna be pissed off if it's gasoline. Okay,
Okay.
no.
Oh,
So those
wow.
are two different words. I was worried when I typed gas that it was gonna think
Right.
of.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have to type in petrol? What the fucking Brits call it? Car, truck, house. I'm gonna go with garage. Okay, so we're still at 26. Car is right there.
I have my I have my next
Well,
guess.
you're up.
Okay. For some reason I thought school bus.
It's got to be one word.
So bus.
Bus.
Yeah.
What?
Bus Gus.
Holy shit! Where the fuck did you pull that one out of?
So I actually started using my brain for once, and I said car, truck. What's the next thing? Bus.
What the
Taxi,
fuck does a
train.
farm have to do with it's far away, that's why.
What? Say farm's all the way
Huh?
down there.
Yeah.
The closest words: taxi, train, taxis,
Taxis.
transit, tram, shuttle, route, passenger transport. Okay.
At a baby Brad. What did we get that in?
26.
There
27.
we go.
So
27.
27
All
is
right.
the new one to beat. That was
So
a
Jake
damn
got.
good guess.
So I got this week's. Jake got last week, and I got the first one.
Yep, I haven't got shit.
We keep
Some
on a
would say-
scoreboard.
The first one I
Some-
said the first one I
course.
said grain, which put me at 2, but it was not
Yeah.
fucking 1. How
Right,
is
so-
4? Wait, what the fuck are some of these? Hour is 104. The number 4 is 99. Huh? Some of these are ambulance. Some of these are questionable. Along. The word along is 58. You know what, Brad? You should have went with bike. Well, that probably wouldn't have helped. Bicycle's a lot closer.
See, I had bicycle in mind, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go along with the lines of like the power, like engine
Okay,
thing.
so the number 1 is 88. The number 2 is 89. The number 4 is 99. What the fuck?
I think we need to have the creator of this one.
I need to talk to the robot that determines this and teach him a lesson. Regardless, we did pretty damn good. That is a 27, and that's 2 points for Brad and 1 for Jake.
Bang, bang, bang.
Fantastic job.
Thank you.
Jake's last week was very impressive, even though it took us
It was.
49 guesses.
It's not how
At the
you
end-
start, it's how you
There we
finish.
go.
Yep.
There, I have a little table in our little dock here now.
I like that.
Nice. We have the technology.
We have the I should beat the shit out of my computer now.
Alrighty. Well, we will move back into sports. We love sports here on this podcast.
Unfortunately.
All right, Jake, you go ahead and start with NFL because I think you wrote this down.
I did. This is a good look. Boys.
What the hell? Hold on.
My boy just went fucking full on fucking
Talk, Jake?
robot.
Huh?
Okay, you're good.
You're
I don't
good.
know what the hell happened for a second.
Do you think wins and losses should be a QB stat?
So I look at QB win losses the same way I look at a pitcher's record in baseball. Should it be there for like just like the visual, stuff? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it completely them? Absolutely not. Because you look at someone like Jacob deGrom, who when he's on is giving up 1 runs at the absolute most, and he's lost how many 1-0 ball games when he's with the Mets before they got good. Same thing with the QB stat when you look at like a Phillip Rivers and guys like those that are good quarterbacks but in bad situations.
Right.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I mean, at the same time though, he let that 1 run in, so that loss is on him because he let that 1 run in. Not saying that was a bad game for him, but that loss is on him. It's kind of like a reliever when he comes in. If they have the lead, when the reliever comes in, he lets up the lead. The loss is on him.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's different when you look at it from going to like a pitching thing for like a Jacob deGrom, where someone is like you give up 1 run through 8 innings and they take you out of the game and you get credit with the loss, even though you might have went 8 innings of 1-hit baseball and that 1 hit was a home run and your offense could muster up 2 hits that were nothing more than 2 singles.
Right.
That's not on you. Just like I think a QB, like, do QBs influence wins the most out of any position? Obviously, like that's a no-brainer. That's not a debate or an argument. But it's also wins aren't a QB stat, just like sacks aren't an offensive line stat most of the time.
Right.
Because I mean, the way I'm thinking about it, let's imagine Justin Herbert. I don't know. I just picked a random quarterback playing against the Chiefs, puts up 560 yards, 5 touchdowns. They score 48 points, but the Chiefs score damn near 60. Like, right? You can find oddities where it's gonna make the stat look bad. I think. But I think most people can watch games and accredit whether the quarterback came through and did their job or not. So I think I don't think the stat does much. I think the team's overall record is a little indicative of what the quarterback's record, would be. So I don't see a reason for it to be like an actual stat. Because in that case, the team's record literally is just the QB's win-loss, right?
Right. Exactly. My thought, the whole thing came up in my head when I've had this in my notes for a while. Like when Bengals lost the AFC Championship, and because they were saying Joe Burrow's 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes. It's like, well, And then Kansas, they beat the Bengals, and so
Right.
then they were like 3-1 against Patrick Mahomes. Like I was like, well, I mean, how can you say that Joe Burrow's 3-0 versus Patrick Mahomes? I mean, because they don't really play against each other.
Right. I think
It'd
it's
be more of like a 3-0 versus Kansas City kind of thing.
right. Yeah, it's definitely the team, but like in terms of just like talking points of like two great quarterbacks are obviously going to get matched up against each other.
Right.
That's where that comes from. But yeah, I agree. It's more so like the teams. Like I don't. I just like QBs infect the wins more than any other position, obviously. But a win loss isn't just on the quarterback because like you
No.
can have someone like a Herbert who we've seen time and time again throw for over 350, 3 touchdowns, and the Chargers lose because their defense can't stop a nosebleed.
Yep.
Right. So so what do you guys think? Do you think it should be a QB stat? Do you think it should just stay the same?
I think it's fine where it is.
Like I said, like it goes on the quarterback. Like I said, I look at it like a pitcher's win loss record. It's there.
Yeah.
It should be there because it's always been there. But
Right.
we're starting to find out as we become more educated that it's not. It doesn't matter.
No. Right.
Or
Right.
I shouldn't. Yeah. Like it doesn't matter. It's not just on that one player.
No. No. Yeah. I mean, like Devin said, I mean, Justin Herbert throws for 5 touchdowns and
Right.
fucking 400 yards or something, and they still lose. I mean, what else is that motherfucker? Why it sucks that he has to collect that
Right.
L, but I mean, it's an L.
For sure. Yeah. And like I said, I think more and more people are becoming smarter to it to where they're
Yeah.
not because like I think like in this day and age with all like the technology and it not and like with like access to internet on our phone, like you can learn just about anything like that, and we're in the age of like the thinking fan, like the smart fan, like this is an era that like the most fans are the smartest they've ever been in this era just because of everything.
Yeah, internet gives everybody
Right.
more power to actually learn about shit. And stuff.
Right. And like your ability with like places like social media to where like you can like a NFL GM like a question and they can literally just answer it for you when like 15 years ago that like wasn't the case.
Right. So I mean, with that being said, Joe Burrow's 3-1 against Patrick Mahomes. He's still daddy, so
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
this next one we can kind of just skip, just because I don't really have anything to back it up. I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
I mean, if he's lactose intolerant, there's completely nothing wrong with it.
I
Sure.
see. I don't. Let me.
I
I'm
think you
about
should just grow up.
I just don't think so. Basically, what the topic is: Will Levis afraid of milk? There was an article. Think it was a fake one. It's fake news. Pretty sure. 99.9%
Fake
sure.
news. Jake consumes fake news, everyone.
You're goddamn right because it's the funniest.
It is funny.
But I don't think it's true. But I saw it like all over these I mean, look at these. Like if I'm looking at these articles right now, and like this is how I know it's false. Because one of them says one of the NFL's top draft contenders is so scared of milk he puts mayo in his coffee. NFL hopeful screams in terror at sight of milk and puts mayonnaise in his coffee. Like
oh
what?
yeah, the mayonnaise thing's real. That's weird.
No, yeah, the mayonnaise thing is real, but I don't think it's true. I just thought it was funny that people are making shit
I
up
mean, I
to
like
try
that.
to. Yeah, I think it's funny. Like it's just if people are really like out there saying it just to get his draft stock to drop, I think that's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because we all know people fucking do that.
Yeah, we're especially like we're in that time too where
Yep.
teams are wanting a guy to fall, so they'll put stuff out there hoping that they
Yeah,
fall to
like
him.
they'll leak certain shit
Right.
just to try to get them to drop and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't draft that guy.
Right, even though like sometimes like the shit's not real, they're just trying to get to do the drop.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm gonna bring this up just not that it has anything to do with this, but do we have any updates on what the fuck happened to Joe Mixon's house?
We do not. Last I seen, it was someone inside the house is the one that called 911. It wasn't Mixon. I don't know if it was like a trainer or like a housekeeper or what, but I don't think Joe Mixon was even home from
I
everything
don't
that
think
I've
so
seen.
either.
I
Cause
also think too, if he did it, we would known by now.
yeah, there was no arrests. So, and I
Right.
think I saw an article where it was talking about how apparently someone was having a Nerf war and
Yeah.
a actual gun got mixed up in it or something like that. Like, how
Yeah.
the fuck can you not tell a Nerf gun from an actual fucking gun?
Well, I
People?
think what it was is like kids were having a Nerf gun, and then someone got pissed and fired off. Someone in
Crazy
the
kid.
neighborhood, like, yeah. It sucks that like someone like got hurt,
Yeah,
but
but
like
at the same time, Joe Mixon should
it
probably lock up his fucking guns.
right. Well, was it his gun?
I don't know if it was his gun, but it was his house, so he's still liable.
Right. Which also people, getting horny on the fact like Joe Mixon could have did something like that and like running his name through the dirt when like you didn't when
Yeah, right.
yeah. But yeah, last I seen, like I said, last I seen, I haven't seen anything like he actually did or whatnot.
Right, right. I was just curious.
Right? No,
We
no, you're good.
we can continue on now.
Um,
Yeah, sorry, I was trying
But
to
yeah.
look it up, but it's nothing more
Right.
than what you said. I guess they had
Um,
cars, the teens blocked off the road, and they were having a Nerf war, and then somebody was fucking shooting a gun.
all right.
Like that's
That was it John Morant?
Oh, Ja Morant, boy. Anyways, scouting combine is come and gone. I think the biggest riser is Anthony Richardson broke the believe it was the quarterback record for broad jump. Was top 3, I believe, in 40. Was tops in another thing. Just absolutely killed the combine. Dude's an athletic freak.
yep.
The problem with him, and he's my number 2 quarterback in this class. The only problem with him is he's
Do you
just
have it
super
number
raw.
one?
CJ Stroud.
Boo.
I mean, yeah. Like fuck Ohio State.
You steak.
Fuck Ohio State, but dude, the passes CJ Stroud can make are ridiculous.
Bro, dude couldn't even beat Michigan. I mean,
I agree.
Yeah,
He's got
that
to
is
take his
fair.
draft stock, right?
I mean, Buddy was being scouted by Notre Dame, but he said he couldn't see him winning any gold pants. But
Shit. But yeah, Anthony Richardson flying up draft boards now, and the problem is he's super raw, and I think the worst thing for him can be getting drafted to a situation where he's going to either one have to start instantly or two where it's just a complete dumpster fire around him.
yeah,
And we've seen in the past that can kill a promising, not just quarterback but a promising player's career. But yeah. Anthony Richardson definitely made some money over the weekend, or not over, but this past weekend in Indy. Onto an NFL quarterback, Derek Carr to the Saints. What is your bro got paid to say the least?
yep.
But your guys' thoughts on this? I don't think we haven't been able to talk about this yet.
Yeah,
I'm
so
excited to see
every
it.
week we kind of hinted at Derek Carr, but now that
Yep.
I mean,
Because
this
I
is
had him with the Jets or Colts.
the Saints
But yeah.
make
I was hoping
sense.
he would go to the Saints. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was hoping he would go there.
But yeah, well, what were you saying, Dave? You're saying it makes sense.
Makes sense. That division also blows. So have fun, buddy.
Yeah, I think Chris Olave is definitely happy that he's not going to be catching CTE balls from Andy Dalton anymore. Yeah, I like the fit. Derek Carr can win you games. Dennis Allen, who's the Saints head coach, was his first head coach in the NFL when they were still the Oakland Raiders. And like I said, Derek Carr can win you some games. He's kind of put up with a lot of shit since coming to the NFL. I think New Orleans is a good spot for him. And being in the NFC South, which is a dumpster fire of a division right now,
Yep.
he can go there and win some division titles instantly, and hopefully for his sake, get that first playoff win of his career.
Yeah, it'll be easier to root for him now that he's on the NFC.
Respect. But yeah, moving on to the Jets. There's been a lot of stuff coming out with the Jets these last couple of days, sending out Woody Allen, Robert Saleh. You got players recruiting, all hoping to get one Throw Rogan
They're not
to
gonna
come to
do
New
it.
York.
Nope. Gonna continue to stick by my opinion. It's not happening.
Yep, I agree. I think it's either back to Green Bay or retirement.
See, since he's shopping around, I bet he doesn't even retire. So I think he's just going to stay with the Packers. I don't think he retires. I think he just stays with the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen.
Yeah.
But
The thing with Aaron Rodgers though is you never know. So like,
Yeah.
we could literally wake up tomorrow and see that he put in his retirement papers at 4 a.m.
Yeah, dude, I feel like he's the type of dude that's just going to go against what everybody else thinks.
Right.
Yeah, they're going to say, "Oh, yep, he's going to the Jets. He's going to the Jets." Oh, nope, he's staying with the. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing either. I'm going to retire because you motherfuckers would think you know what's happening. Guess what? I'm retired. Did you guys, speaking of retirement, did you hear the rumors of Tom Brady fucking coming out of retirement to
he
go with the
shut
Dolphins?
that down. He shut that down.
Yeah.
Real
Did
Yeah.
you see? Yeah. I don't
His tweet
believe
was
it.
what,
He
No, fuck
he said
no.
his daughter has a cat or something. What was
no,
it?
no, it was anyone thinking about saying I should come out of retirement hasn't adopted a like 2-month-old like kitten or something like that.
That's exactly what I just said, Brad. His daughter has a cat. God damn it.
Daughter. No, it's his cat, not his daughter's.
He literally
He has a
okay. He literally said adopted a 2-month-old kitten for their daughter. God damn it, Brad. Read.
See, Brad's out here trying to spread fake news now.
He literally said he got the kitten for his daughter. I read the
Gotta get
tweet.
the looks, dude. You're a funny guy.
I'm like close to Josh Wells when it comes to the level of glazing Tom Brady. Okay?
I don't know about that.
I remember the tweet, unlike you.
I'll let you guys fight this one out because I don't have Twitter. So.
I mean, I got it right. I mean, it's right in front of. It's literally right in front of my face where he says it. So.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing daughter in the tweet. Sorry, boot it.
Get fucked, Brad.
Yeah, no, I remember it being about his kid. That's why. I was like,
fucked.
oh, he still visits the kids. That's good.
He still visits the kids.
Proud of him.
Yeah. I don't.
He's done. Like,
He's
it's
done.
over.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, he's done. I just thought it was funny.
Right.
That was even started.
Speaking of this, before we do move on, I did find it funny that Michael Silver, notable dumbass, has me blocked on Twitter.
Nice.
Put out a report that the Titans were shopping Derrick Henry, and it turned out to be false. Which I was like, oh shit! Like the Titans are really going in the rebuild mode.
Yeah.
Once I found out the next day that it was a Michael Silver report, I was like, oh, never mind. This is nothing. And then and then later that day, it turned out that was fake. Like they weren't like he reported that, but they are not shopping him at all.
Clown.
Yeah, fuck him.
I don't even know who the fuck the guy is, but I hate him now. Fuck him.
I like that. Worked for NFL Network there for a while.
I will say it was hilarious that earlier the Cleveland Browns tweeted on hashtag International Women's Day, we're honoring the incredible leaders that power our organization.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
There wasn't any mention of Deshaun Watson, was there?
Of course not.
Do you have the tweet pulled up?
Hunt.
I can pull it up. I just remember seeing it.
No, you're fine.
The comments are.
That's what I was
great.
going to get. Yeah.
Well, I first saw it on Reddit, and all the comments were like,
Gotcha.
Someone was like, "Just retired Deshaun's jersey already."
Why he's looking for that? Don't you guys think it's weird that like Lamar Jackson, 26-year-old former MVP, and like all these teams instantly came out saying they didn't have interest in him?
Did they say they didn't have any interest in him, or they're just not?
Yeah, it was. What was it? Panthers, Commanders, Dolphins. There was another team that slipped in my mind that it all came out reported that they didn't have interest in him.
I bet they're just like trying to push the Ravens' hand.
Yeah, well, I I think Lamar's wanting a Deshaun Watson type deal, and NFL
Yeah.
owners don't want to make fully guaranteed contracts the norm.
Yeah, yeah. So everybody's just in agreement right now. Hey, nobody fucking give that man any money.
Which by definition is collusion. So
Yeah.
I I am curious to see because I'm still on the belief that Lamar doesn't return to Baltimore. Um, so I am interested to see kind of how that whole ordeal shakes out.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be more than happy to see him leave the AFC North.
Right. I
Do it.
would not be surprised if he ends up in Tennessee because they have quickly gotten a lot of cap, and that's without
Two running backs?
what?
2 running backs?
Yeah, 2 running backs. No,
They have
Tennessee
Derrick
makes a lot.
Henry. What do they need Lamar Jackson for?
They're just running the ball all the time, baby.
I say send him to the Commanders. Let's go.
Well, they were.
That's
they
what
were
I
one of
was. That's what I was thinking.
So I agree, but they were one of the teams that was reported that don't have interest in him.
We'll see about
Interesting.
that.
But I do
If
agree
he went to the
'cause Lamar.
Commanders, that means Dak Prescott would be the worst quarterback in that division.
Oh,
I mean, that's just facts. There's not even an argument. Daniel
So,
Jones
let's
clears him by a mile.
agreed.
Yeah.
Hurts is better and Lamar. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah. But like to your guys' point, like Lamar on Washington would be ridiculous. That's literally like we've talked about it. Like that's literally all they
Yep.
need is a damn quarterback.
Yeah.
That roster's pretty
But
fucking
besides
good.
being the Bengals
Yeah.
podcast, you might as well call this the Commanders podcast because if you're
Yeah.
the Commanders and you're listening to this podcast, get a
Well,
I like
quarterback.
to root for NFC teams that are struggling, but they're on the cusp. Like
Left
Detroit.
hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
This is the Washington Commanders podcast. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Jake likes to root for teams where their best defensive player is an Ohio State player.
Detroit?
Huh?
I said Detroit. I said I like to root for NFC teams where
Yeah, you're a big Jeff Okuda guy, we know.
I'm a big Aiden Hutchinson guy.
Shout out Hutch.
He's a star in the
Absolute
making.
dog.
Yep, for sure. He fits that city too. Obviously, like being from Michigan, obviously,
Yeah.
but like he lives like in like what Dan Campbell's building with that organization. Like Hutch fits that to a T.
Yep. I'm excited.
Only if a Michigan player on another NFC North team would come alive.
Rashawn Gary.
Thank you.
Rashawn Gary. I forgot about that. Yeah.
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 Oh, I got a funny story about him. I can't tell in the pod.
Yeah, he
Moving
had
on
some
to the NBA.
allegations.
Yeah, allegedly, of course. Don't want Brett Favre coming after us.
Yeah, that is true. Stay away, Brad.
Allegedly. But moving on.
Something that's not an allegation. John Morant.
Yeah, that video of him on that plane, like,
Is it the club?
cool. No, you didn't see the one of him on a plane?
No.
I didn't see either one of them, so
Oh, there was one of him on a plane. That man was downing that fucking bottle.
Oh, that. Yeah, see,
whatever
that's
it was.
fine.
Yeah.
That I'm not going to
No,
argue with.
no. I know. I'm not. No, that's fine. But I just
Yeah.
say like that man was down in that bottle like it was fucking water.
But last week we did mention John Morant and fucking how annoying the Grizzlies are and the alleged all this shit coming
Allegedly.
out. Well, he went on Instagram live with a gun at the club.
Allegedly.
It was a pretty small gun. Like, you think for the paycheck that man's getting, like, come on, dude. Like, what are we doing here?
You saying he's not? You saying he's not built for it?
Nope.
Allegedly.
I will say, I can't say it as well. Listen to Shannon Sharp's opinion on John Morant, and he has preached this many times. Shannon Sharp speaks about, like, John Morant to, like, the T, about how you're not from the hood. You weren't from the hood. Why do you have this desire to be gangster when that's not who you are? I mean, and he makes a very solid point with that. Like, it's someone put it best. I forget which reporter said it. They said it's normally rags to riches, but clearly he wants to go riches to rags. So I don't know what's wrong with him. So it was a 2-game suspension, but the much bigger investigation in this is he was in Denver whenever this happened. So the thought process is he brought the gun on a plane. Well, reality check, you can't do that. And it's actually in the NBA rules about that
Well,
specifically as
I know
well.
they said too they didn't know if he brought it on the plane or if someone brought it
Yes,
and then
because
gave it to him
if
when he
he
got off the
brought it
plane.
on the plane, like we're
Yeah,
talking
just
a
like 50 game
50-game
suspension.
suspension
Yeah.
at least. And
Mhm.
also that could be like actual police investigation and arrest. Like that's a whole thing. The NBA's policy is no players are not allowed to bring guns on practice facilities, things of that nature, and of course that includes planes. So if he did, which there's a whole investigation with it, he's fucked. But it just
Big time.
continues. The saga just keeps going. Like it's just
This guy's gonna have a
respect him for the video on the plane of him downing that alcohol, but I'm also worried about his sanity.
Yeah, I think the problem too is, and I forget who it was talking about it. It might have been Gilbert Arenas actually, which is kind of funny, but it's also he's kind of like the perfect person to, like talk about this whole situation. I do believe it was him. If not, I'm sorry about it. Was talking about like it's hard like when you reach that point in your like career, like when you're a professional athlete too, you have to cut out people and make your like a tight circle. And Ja, he's got to do that. And like I said, obviously, you know it's hard. You got to cut people out that you've grown up with your whole life. But you know, for your career and for like your just everyday like life, like you got to do that when you're like at that like level.
Yeah, Buddy's gonna get dishonorably discharged from the fucking NBA and get his own 30 for 30 in the most disgraceful way.
Uh, I am here for the
Yeah.
Grizzlies' downfall, though. Fuck them.
Send Jaren Jackson somewhere else and then fuck the rest of them. Fine with
I
that.
need get Tyus out of there.
Yeah, John Morant. Well, I'm sure by next week we'll know whether like what the suspension is gonna go to. But
Yeah. Well, I know too. The Grizzlies said he's going to be out for the next 4 games. Like after like the investigation that just got done or whatever said that there wasn't enough evidence. And then the Grizzlies came out and said he's going to miss at least the next 4 games. So I imagine like you just said that get a like an actual decision here pretty
yeah,
soon.
I mean the memes are great that he is no longer
Yeah.
a point guard, but he's a shooting guard.
Dude, the picture of what it's Gilbert Arenas fat, but it's Ja's face on it holding the 2 pistols.
God.
The Ja Wick beams are pretty good too.
Oh my god.
And man's about to get a 200 like what is it 230 million dollars that contract.
Whatever the
like,
max is for him. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Maybe he's
dude.
just waiting for that contract to get a bigger gun there, Dev.
You're right. The rookie
He's just
salary's
waiting
not
for the
enough.
No.
I don't. We'll see. We'll know in the next week.
You
Moving
guys
on.
think he's gonna join the Crips or the Blood?
I think he's going to join the. If he joins the Lakers, then he can play it. Then he'll be playing at the Crip. The Crip Arena. So
Oh
I mean,
Jesus! Please
That-
God,
that
don't bring
is-
him
That
here.
is true.
there's some movement here. All right.
Don't bring him there, please.
But moving on. JJ Redick. Woke man.
Oh my! Allegedly.
Woke. The alt-right love this man. Big fan. He's up there with Jonathan Isaac. Like that's
Oh,
what we're
God.
talking about here. Not that high up, but pretty high up. JJ Redick went on a rant on First Take, rightfully so. And he called out First Take, ESPN, and Kendrick Perkins for creating bullshit narratives such as Jokic is only the MPV favorite because he's white.
MVP. I agree.
And then he decided to mention Kendrick Perkins, decided to also mention Steve Nash, Dirk,
Go.
and claimed that the council that votes for the MVP favors white people. And his argument for Jokic right now is he doesn't have the highest points per game. But if you haven't been following it, Jokic literally averages a triple-double right now.
He is a traffic cone on defense, though. That's why the Nuggets will not go anywhere. But yeah, no, it's pretty idiotic.
He also claimed Jokic is a stat patter, which is absolutely a horrific take. This man on live television said Jokic gets the ball and he passes it to his teammates, and then they shoot the ball. It's almost like the objective of basketball is to take the ball and put it in the hoop.
Put it in the orange thing.
So it's almost like if Jokic creates space and then somebody shoots something that's open, that's his fucking job. Good
wait,
God.
So wait. This is JJ Redick saying this, right?
No, Perkins is saying this.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
JJ
now.
Redick,
like, what?
No, JJ Redick called him out and said that First Take just creates these narratives that are not true.
I see.
And Kendrick Perkins was the one saying all this dumb shit. He first said he was a stat patter, and then he said that the segment they were talking about was is Jokic like the runaway MVP favorite, and Perkins alluded to because he's white.
Okay, I'm
safe to
now.
say JJ Redick will probably never work for ESPN, but he definitely deserves the bag somewhere else, and I'm glad somebody finally called out Disney and ESPN on this utter bullshit because it's true.
So I'll say this,
and we have the biggest Steve Nash dick rider that you've ever seen on this podcast. So there is no way that he's gonna let Kendrick Perkins talk bad about him.
So I'll say this. Shout out Steve. Reason I'm a Suns fan if you don't know. Favorite basketball player of all time. Regardless. Statistical, I just say like
is Kendrick Perkins right about you?
Is it because he's white and you're white?
Some I cannot speak on this.
Breaking news. It's on TMZ in about 5 minutes.
Jake, I just thought about this. Brad, what is Steve Nash's nationality?
Oh, it's Canadian Jesus, dude.
Oh, so you hate Americans?
Well, your favorite, so wait a minute. You're racist, and you hate Americans?
Your favorite player couldn't have been an American?
Well,
why'd it have to be a Canadian?
Oh,
maybe he shouldn't be. Maybe he shouldn't have been cooking. The American.
I never want to see you stand up for the national anthem again. Sit down, you fucking.
Leave your hat on. Take a knee, motherfucker.
You communist Canadian.
You stupid bitch.
I gotta burn all my Team USA stuff now. But
unreal.
No, I will just in terms numbers and societies. There's obviously definitely some NBA writers and voters that definitely feel what Perkins was alluding to, but saying all of them is ridiculous. Bill Simmons and Jackie McMullen, you can tell if the stuff they said and the stuff that they've written in the past, and even up till now with Bill Simmons' podcast still going, definitely kind of said some off the wall and wild shit. To say all and put everyone into a group is just idiotic in general. It was pretty crazy though to see JJ kind of push back though on ESPN like that.
Speaking for the people.
Right. It is. Yeah. It's going to be interesting because I think JJ's only on there once a week, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next week when he's back on to see if there's any statement or anything. Obviously JJ has his podcast that I'm sure on the next episode or whatever, he'll talk about the situation or whatever. But yeah, this goes back to Jokic's first MVP. He shouldn't have won his first one. Because they didn't want to give Giannis 3 straight, even though that year Giannis had better numbers than his previous 2 MVP seasons, and the Bucks were better than the previous 2 seasons. And it is weird because this year Jokic probably should have won the MVP, but he shouldn't have won his first one, so he's going to win 3 straight because the NBA writers didn't want to make Giannis a 3-time.
Well, 80% of them are white. That's what Burke said.
Right.
Which also isn't true. First Take literally came out and said that what he said was false. So, good job, dumbass.
Also too, like now, like he's brought up Steve Nash, and everyone's back on like the Steve Nash and deserves 2 MVPs. I just want to say the Suns were a 40-win team the season before they brought back Nash. They bring him back and they instantly win over 60 games. That's literally the definition of valuable. The very next season, #1 offense again, battled injuries. That Suns roster, if I'm remembering correctly, was battling injuries all season, and Steve was still able to lead them to 60 wins and the #1 offense in the league. He 1,000% deserved those MVPs. And now, like people are attacking Dirk's MVPs now, even though Dirk literally same thing. Mavs top 5 offense, 60-win season. It's the like revisionist history in all sports, not just basketball, in all sports. It's pretty fucking stupid.
Well, there was somebody, I forget who did it. It was definitely a former player, I believe. But they were saying with this you have to think about causation versus correlation. Like there's
Mhm.
two different things. He said it's very easy to draw a correlation, such as they're all white, because that's easy. But then he mentioned I could also go and pick out all these black players that were MVP and correlate that they are black, but that is not the cause of why they won MVP. If the cause
Right.
happens to be that because they're white or black or whatever, then there is an issue. You're making correlations that do exist, but the causation does not back it up, which is 100% the correct thing to say.
And like Perk's not on ESPN for his analysis. He's on there for entertainment purposes. Like let's not get it
I mean,
twisted.
you put him on First Take next to people that are known for just fucking saying shit. So
Right.
it was a
And
clear choice.
then you get someone like JJ on there, who's obviously clearly watches like the games and shit. It's an interesting dynamic.
Yes. That it is. Um well, moving on. Brad, this was you, right? NBA fans
The
don't know
Yep.
what they want.
So
Explain.
this comes out at the end of the Suns Mavs game. Book and Luca got into it, and people on Twitter were like pissed about it. I say that, and I say like the NBA fans like don't know what they want because they get pissed at like all these guys are like buddy buddy and hanging out, but then when you get two guys that are talking shit and going at it, then you complain about that. So it's like, which one do you actually fucking want? And like you have people that are like there were people that were like generally like pissed at Book for talking shit. And I'm just like, talking shit in basketball is as much a part of the culture as taking a fucking jump shot.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. We know Book and Luca don't get along. It's not like this random thing that came up, right? But
Right.
it's entertaining. It's like it's both players showing like they want to win. Like, I mean, it's just how it is. Like, I mean, I get what you're saying. NBA Twitter is like one of the worst things you can read because you're gonna get the worst
Right.
opinions that you have ever seen. Of course, like you, I expect you to defend Book. You probably have words about Luca, you'd say, but you're fucking that Book's your
Yeah,
guy.
no book.
Like you're gonna back your guy, right? Which there's nothing wrong with that. Um, but I don't. People are soft. Just put it like that.
Yeah, like it's annoying. Like you sit here and you like glorify like the '80s and '90s. Like, oh look, they hated each other. They weren't friends. When it's like Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley were like literally best friends during that era. You have Magic and Bird, but and then
Well,
you
a
got
lot of
like I
it
say
is
like
like casual takes of they don't pay
right,
attention enough. Like you
right for
have
sure,
people on Twitter that will sit there and say like, "Oh, LeBron and Draymond hate each other." Like because on court they may get mad at each other, but you're talking
right,
about like two of the closest people in the NBA. Like
right.
people just don't pay attention and then they go out and just say stupid shit. It is what it is.
That's why I hate casuals. Fuck y'all.
Now, how Luca and Booker are off the court, I think like this is a little more real than like some other ones. Like I don't think they're like buddy off the court, but they're playing with passion. They're playing for a reason, is what it is.
Right. Like you're playing at you're at the highest level of like said sport. You're gonna talk shit.
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be.
I don't know who put this next one.
I did. But I was gonna say, speaking of Luka, I saw a clip from Twitch where there's this Overwatch streamer.
Oh, they were playing Overwatch. Yeah,
they're playing Overwatch, and like these guys are like playing at the highest rank in Overwatch 2, and they run into a guy who happens to be Luka, and they're like asking, like they're just talking to the guy, and they're like, "What do you do?" He's like, "I'm a basketball player." And they're like, "Wait, who do you play for?" And he's like, "The Dallas Mavericks." And some guy goes, "Is that like a varsity team?" Because clearly knows nothing about basketball.
Right.
And he goes, "No, I'm Luka Doncic." And like it literally sounds like in his free time, Luka's just casually like the highest rank in Overwatch. Like, dude, I saw people, and this goes and think people are literally like taking clips from like Devin Booker fucking streamed this, and they're like, he just supposed to be like Booker. I'm like, y'all are stupid. Like, I can't do this shit anymore.
I agree. Let's push it. Hey, that agenda's nasty, but let's push it, baby.
I mean, that's what it is. What it is.
Oh no, dude, I seen that too. That's pretty funny.
I was like, that's weird, and like, these people don't watch basketball. So they really don't know who he is. So the reaction wasn't anything special. But like everyone watching was saying it.
Right.
This next point I made, Adam Silver, this reffing situation just keeps getting out of hand. For the love of God, I need you to step in and just do something. The main reason,
straight to him, directly to him.
The main reason, Adam, explain why Jordan Poole got a tech last night. I don't think you can explain that. It's a dead ball. My man throws a bounce pass to the referee. He didn't say anything. His mouth didn't open. He just threw the ball to the ref. And it wasn't like he threw it directly at him. It was a bounce pass. Ref catches the ball, drops it, hits him with a tee. What the fuck is going on?
Get his ass.
Was that the No, that wasn't the was that when they were playing Nuggets?
It was literally last night. So it was whoever they were playing. They were playing...
I know the Scott
They were playing
Foster
the Thunder last night.
Okay. Who? Oh yeah, the Warriors. Duh.
The Warriors.
No,
yeah.
I thought you were talking about like the Scott Foster thing with the Nuggets game.
Oh no, this is Scott Foster wouldn't even call this. Like that's the level of like issue that we're talking about. Scott Foster is a whole other topic.
Maybe pussy of the week every week too.
Yeah, Scott Foster is an absolute moron. But like even Scott Foster wouldn't call this. There needs to be some kind of like, I don't know how you're gonna implement it, but please for next season, make text reviewable by somebody else that can fucking overturn it, because it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
the Scott Foster thing with the Nuggets was the ejection with like on.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Was it Scotty Barnes?
I think it was Scotty Barnes. Yeah, it was Scotty Barnes. It was like 22. It was a terrible whatever. But like, I mean, it's every other night we're getting some clip of some random player getting teed up or even ejected for no reason, and it keeps getting worse. And no offense, used to have a lot of respect for Adam Silver, but I mean, now it's like, let's ignore what's actually happening in basketball. Yeah, so, Bet MGM. Yeah, sponsorships, betting sponsorships.
So we can talk about that. Game. No, we can. That's actually because like, I think more and more people know this now, but like, there was a time like people didn't know like Tim Donaghy, ref that can't ref no more because he's betting on games.
Yeah.
His best friend Scott Foster. He called Scott Foster during like his trial I believe it was during his trial, over 150 times. Tim Donaghy wasn't the only one betting on those games. Scott Foster was one of the refs that were betting on this game, but for whatever reason has been able to be scot-free and continue reffing these games.
I mean, there's some of these calls, like, it is just like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And it's like Adam Silver is honestly like, he's fucking doing what Roger Goodell's doing. We're just completely ignoring this fucking issue.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying. Like it makes
Out of
watching
sight, out of mind.
basketball.
Right.
It makes watching basketball not as fun when like players literally cannot. I mean, earlier in the season, Jason Tatum clapped. Oh boy, like
Yeah, they're like getting like they're
players literally
they're-
cannot show emotion. They have to stand there still and just not react.
right. That's what I was about to say. Is they're wanting to get emotion out of sports, which is like so fucking stupid.
That's
Yeah.
what makes it entertaining. What the hell? Why do you think like college sports, I mean, college sports are great, but like the emotion between the rivalries are like what drives like college football and basketball because of what
Yep.
the last 100 years of this sport has made.
Right.
And it's like an attempt to ruin it. And I don't know, tired of it.
It's just Adam Silver's white privilege showing.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That fucking skinhead.
Jesus.
Fucking alien.
Bitch. Jeff Bezos looking ass.
Don't look where he went to college. I don't need that.
Did he go to Duke?
Did he go to UNC?
Adam Silver. Yep. No, Adam Silver
Oh,
went to
okay.
Duke.
I mean, I've always had respect for him, but I think lately he's kind of like
Yeah, he's like he's definitely a pushover. Like David Stern, like for everything you say about David Stern, that man put his foot down and did not, and what he said went. Adam Silver's a pushover, and you gotta be a little bit of both. Like you gotta be able to be lenient with the like players and everybody, but like you also are like their boss essentially.
David Stern was actually about basketball, and Adam Silver just knows how to run a business. Like we kind of got to be real with it. Adam Silver is a businessman. That is what his job is, but is what it is. I don't know if you saw the clip last night. We put it on here. Fucking Draymond, Jordan Poole wouldn't pass him the ball, and so Draymond just fucking stood there, didn't go back on defense, literally stood in the same spot till the ball came back to the other side.
I was watching that game off and on just because I had a couple
I'm
parlays
like,
for it.
good God. I was
But,
like, Jordan Poole,
yeah,
you better watch out. You better
I didn't
run.
see
You better
that. That's
hide,
weird.
motherfucker. Draymond ain't afraid.
He's gone. Draymond, there's two spots Draymond ends up next year, and it's 2/3 of this pod that so happen to be in the Western Conference. Draymond's
Damn,
either
I guess
going
he's
to team
becoming
up.
a Magic. I mean, he did say
Yeah,
nice things
no.
about Paulo, so that's fine.
Draymond, he's either going to go team up with LeBron, or I think he ends up in Phoenix just because Matt Ishba, Michigan State grad, and he's going to, I assume he's going to want to get a Michigan State player too on the team, and I could definitely see fucking Draymond being that guy.
I hate Draymond, so I hope to God he doesn't fucking come to the Lakers.
Be interesting. You already lack shooting, so you'd add another third. You'd add your second non-shooter to that starting five. With
So you're saying that Draymond Green wants to play with Gary Harris. Got it.
Yes. I think Gary Harris is a Phoenix Sun.
You can't have everybody. Chill.
Yeah, you're looking like the Lakers like 2-3 years ago
Good.
now. I want everybody.
You're damn right.
I respect it. I was the same way.
Hey, the
I want
Lakers are ninth in the West. Congrats, Jake.
They are.
Thank you.
They're
Who needs LeBron? Who needs him? Just we don't even need him, all right?
so. I said last week you said push for the play-in. You think that that 6 seed really might be
In
might be
play.
attainable? Yeah.
Little play on words. God damn, I'm on fire.
Keep
8,
going.
dude.
But yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff, you know. Just
80
when we thought all hope was like we get all our hope, and then it all goes with LeBron getting hurt, and then I think what you're about to say, Anthony Davis is fucking stepping up and fucking balling out.
Yeah, I was
Putting
just gonna
clinics.
say, especially like last night, like AD was just surrounded by shooters. It's for the time being, it's working. And until
Yeah.
Bron can get back, if LeBron does come back this year, like that's enough. Like I know it's like memeable to like say like like role players, especially like white role players or whatever. Like we just meme the shit out of them, especially when they play for the Lakers. But like Austin Reeves is low key. Like unironically, Austin Reeves is a hooper.
Bro, he's a
Yeah.
baller.
Like
I
that
love me some
man,
Austin Reeves.
like every couple of nights we'll have like some fucking layup. We're just like, how the fuck did he make this?
I mean, Jake, your favorite white guy had his jersey retired.
Oh, Pau Gasol, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel? Was it deserved?
Yes, absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I mean, the
I think-
Lakers are soon to retire every fucking number in the existence of the franchise.
I saw somebody
Sorry.
talking about if LeBron and AD will have their jerseys retired. And everybody's saying, well, if LeBron wins one more for the Lakers, yes, his jersey will be
But what
retired.
That's the issue.
Yeah. I'd say 23 because that's when he was actually winning and healthy.
But 6 is where he broke the scoring record. Like they're like it's.
Yeah.
I don't think
know.
I don't think LeBron gets his jersey retired in LA. I think AD does, just because I think AD will be there longer than.
I was
LeBron.
gonna say that's what I was about to say. And if AD stays beyond LeBron, then he will eventually get his jersey retired. Yes, he will.
Going back to Dev's point, Pau Gasol definitely deserved it, but it's also like, how many fucking jerseys can you retire?
I mean, Kendrick
All the
Perkins
ones that
was
deserve it.
probably against it, but
All the ones that deserve it. I mean, why should the Lakers be penalized for having all the fucking
no,
greatest
there's
players
nothing.
ever?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, what numbers are you going to start giving the players? Like,
Oh,
are we going to get into the hundreds? Like, what's going on here?
Everyone's gonna be the only numbers available is gonna be between like 80 and fucking 90.
One of my friends, he sent me a picture of LeBron photoshopped into a Magic jersey, saying that Magic fans, this is what they're hoping for. But LeBron had on the number 6, and I said I had to hit him with that's the only retired jersey number in Magic history. That Photoshop is fake and shit. Don't want it.
That's what it pisses me off when like players get photoshopped. Like KD would always be photoshopped in a 7 jersey, and it's like, even though he is a piece of shit, the jersey number 7 is retired because of Kevin Johnson.
It's kind of sad my franchise has not retired one single player, but it is what it is.
Well, you also haven't been around. Well,
yeah.
You guys have been around the same. No, how?
The early 90s, late 80s.
No, I know.
Right?
I was gonna say, I was trying to remember. I can't remember if you guys came to the league the same time as the Heat or not. It was around the same time. I know that, but I can't remember.
Our first
year
was 89. Yeah,
the Heat was
Heat first.
80 something. It was like mid 80s, right?
They were 88.
Yeah, so about a year before. Yeah, so basically around the same.
So the Heat, Charlotte, Minnesota, and Orlando were all part of the same expansion. So that was all together. But
yeah,
I saw there was a Photoshop. Oh, man, I don't remember who the fuck it was, but it was on the Lakers Reddit.
I was like, people are pretty good with it. Like they get
are
it done
good.
like very
people
quick,
really
and it actually.
Yeah.
Like the D'Angelo Russell one, like before the trade happened, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that's impressive that they got this man a Lakers jersey that quick.
But who was it that they photoshopped and he was wearing the number 8?
Oh,
they photoshopped somebody. Yeah, they photoshopped somebody wearing a Lakers jersey and he was wearing the number 8. And it just got downvoted all to hell just because he was wearing 8 and Kobe's is obviously retired. And so everybody's like they said that's great, but he's wearing the wrong number.
I love that so much.
Yeah, I was just being a dick. I was like, you know what? LeBron can't wear 6 in Orlando. Fuck off.
No, it's retired. While we're on this topic, who do you think is the first Magic player to get their jersey retired?
Are you asking me should I like a current player that should or an older player that I would?
Like who will be the first Orlando Magic jersey in the rafters? I have an idea of who it might be, but I don't. It's got to be Dwight, right?
I would think that it's Dwight.
Or
but
even Jameer Nelson, because if I remember correctly, Jameer's got the franchise record for assists, right?
I
If I remember
believe
correctly.
so.
I was like, Jameer Nelson was a hooper when he was in Orlando, even those couple years he was in Denver.
Yeah. Let me I did the pull
Jameer
up
was a
the
dog.
assists. No,
But
I don't want the current year. I want the fucking career.
give me the franchise, damn it. Crazy thing is, I
Um
could.
yeah, it's Jameer Nelson. That's what I
Yeah, I
thought.
thought so. It's
Does
got
it
to be one of those two.
have
I'm surprised
Yeah, because
Penny, but
Scott
like,
Skiles is second, but he's still 800
yeah,
off.
yeah, like if Penny would have been there longer, I think his would already been retired. Which is still kind of shocked that his isn't still.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't.
That's who I was
They're kind of
thinking.
conservative
yeah,
with it.
yeah. Like you have like, so I hate the people that get mad at teams for retiring like a role player's jersey. But it's like if a player's there for a long time, it was a key to success. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the first. Well, I mean, Dwight Howard let him finish his career and retire in China, but I think
It's got to be Dwight.
realistically he would be the first.
I was like, it's got to be Dwight. There's literally no one else. Penny's
Or I mean,
everyone's
or
worn
they throw
one.
us for a loop and they put Nick Anderson up there. Like,
Yeah. And
I
then
mean, he
everyone
did do a
freeloads
lot for the
missed free throws
franchise,
again.
but I mean,
Yeah, and then he missed 2 free throws, and
yep.
the man was MIA.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
don't.
I know Nick Anderson when it comes to field goals missed was like at the top by like a long shot. Like that's the
You take a lot
one.
of
That
shots,
is the
you're gonna miss
one
a lot.
stat that I do remember. They pulled up. Oh,
It's like,
Vucevic is right next to him there, which makes
jeez.
sense.
Yeah, it's got to be Dwight, man.
Yeah,
If it wasn't Penny or Shaq, it's got to be Dwight.
they would. I don't know if they would do Penny or Shaq.
I don't think they'll do Penny or like Shaq's in the Ring of Honor or whatever. I do remember seeing that a couple years ago. Jersey
Yeah,
retired, no.
I
Penny,
don't
everyone. There's like 7 players that's already worn #1 for you guys.
because it's like they're favorites from Magic fan given our history, but I don't think they've
Right,
done enough for
right.
the friend. Dwight Howard's done the most.
Yeah, it's
Now,
got
if
to
you
be
told
Dwight.
me which player currently on the team or within the last few years, I'm gonna
Paulo.
say it's Paulo for sure. I mean, I
Shout
don't
out,
care.
baby.
Put him in the rafter after this year. Don't give a shit.
Him in front, dude.
I saw somebody on Twitter that actually was arguing that fucking Ivy should be rookie of the year, and to that
Okay.
person out there, you are the stupidest person on this planet.
Is it someone we know?
No, it's actually not.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it a Detroit Pistons agenda pusher?
It is it is agenda
But not
pusher.
the one, but not the one we have in mind.
I mean, we're just gonna ignore, Paul averages like 6 more points a game. Like, you know what? It's whatever.
Right.
It was
I
after
am
Paulo had like a 9-point game. It was like, oh well, he's still
probably after he blew
shut
one
the
of my
hell up.
parlays. We can get off this topic and move on real quick. But I just want to say this, like, I don't think like casual fans realize like how good that core is in Orlando. Like Paulo and Franz together are like ridiculously good together, and then you got Jalen and Cole and Markel in the backcourt. You guys just need that vet, like that vet that's going to play. Like,
I mean, Gary Harris has kind of been that guy.
Right.
Like,
you guys
he's
just
been
need like
great
that,
off injury.
right?
Jonathan
You guys
Isaac
just need.
qualify as a vet yet?
I don't think Jonathan is even still part of the team. My man showed up for 3 games and then I'm out for the
Oh
year.
yeah, we have even said that. Didn't even put on the list. Jonathan Isaac's not playing for the rest of the fucking year. He's already had surgery and won't play again.
He's got to get another New York Times bestseller out there, man.
I don't know what to say, dude.
Yeah.
If he is not there opening night next year, I give up. Trade him. I'm honestly just trade him.
Send him to this team.
You can have him. He probably won't play a game, but if you really want to get the alt-right on your side.
Oh, go. I mean, we'll probably have Kyrie next year, too, so.
How many? He
Film the
played
number-
like 3 fucking games, and then they said, we're going to be cautious. We don't want to re-injure him. And then all of a sudden, he had surgery, by the way. Oh, my God, dude.
But yeah, shout out to Devon's Orlando Magic. Bright days definitely ahead.
Yeah, they're not tanking. They just don't know how to win with that young of a squad.
You guys are
That's
fun to
what it
watch,
is.
though. I will say that. Fun League Pass team.
Oh, great team to watch. And I'm glad we're not tanking and we're actually like giving it. I mean, of course, I want
Like,
another amazing player, but like
right.
you're giving it your
Like
all.
Wemby on that team would
Don't
just
need
be
him. Have
OD.
Bobo.
Don't want two aliens.
Nope. Bobo is.
I will. The Magic are definitely easy to watch for me. Like, just because even like if you take it, like you guys are fun to watch, but like obviously
We have
having
Paulo and
right
Wendell,
Wendell,
so it makes sense.
you guys got P5 and WCJ. Like it's easy for me. Gotta watch my Duke guys. Yeah. Shout out to the Magic building something down there special.
I pray. I hope so. Shout out to the Bulls.
God. Oh boy. Where are we watching our
Anyways.
MLB games this year? Does anybody know?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what this means.
So from what I've seen, like I guess Bally is technically
Oh,
still
yeah, it's
or like
that thing.
MLB. I guess MLB they said they've already got something in place, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't think no one quite knows just yet.
So I want to know, am I going to be able to watch it on Hulu again or not? That's all I want to fucking know.
So Hulu, that would come down to like if Hulu carries like the
Well, right, but I'm just
local
wondering.
network.
That's what I Well,
Wait,
I guess
does
it'll have to.
Hulu have did Hulu have Bally last year?
No,
No, yeah,
they did
I
the
didn't
year
think so.
before.
Right, because YouTube TV did, and then Bally, when
Yeah.
Bally took over, they wanted like a stupid amount of money, and
Yep.
because okay,
And now I'm getting annoyed because it's just like I'm tired of not being able to watch the Reds unless I have fucking cable.
yeah, like so for someone that pays for MLB TV, because I'm more of a hardcore baseball fan, and I watch as much as like I possibly can, especially like during the summer. Like yes, I can just turn on a VPN and watch the Reds, but it's like that's just not convenient. Like I just want convenience. Like it should not be this hard to be able to watch your fucking baseball team.
No,
Yep.
it shouldn't. Especially in your hometown.
Right. Like the fact that it's easier for someone to watch the Reds that lives in South Carolina than it is for someone that lives 40 minutes away from the stadium. Like it's
Yeah.
stupid.
It is. I'm tired of it.
Just
Give me baseball.
Give me Fox Sports back, please.
We
Bring
are.
back Tom Brenneman. I don't care.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Just-
Well,
No. John Sadak clears. And I hate that, dude. I literally seen someone on Twitter the other day saying that Tom is better than Sadak, and I wanted to fight them.
Oh,
John
yeah, no,
Sadak,
that's false. That is
John-
so false.
John Sadak, like John actually loves the
did
sport.
you go to this guy's
tell.
profile? Is he part of the alt-right?
So I did click on his profile. I could not find anything. That was literally his first tweet in like 8 months. I was like, you downloaded Twitter to tweet out this bullshit.
He was taking a break from True Social, okay? Trying to educate you.
Oh man.
And we have a lot of alt-right talk today.
We're
We're getting
yeah,
there.
we're getting there.
We're
We're
alright.
up.
It's fine. I just know that
It's fine.
I just know who you're a fan of. It's very obvious, okay?
Yeah, I voted for Harambe.
Yep, thank
Mm.
you.
Respectable.
Yeah, Jake, so where are you watching baseball? Come on.
I'm probably watching illegal shit because fuck MLB TV deals.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you get MLB TV, you have to use a VPN.
Yeah,
The only
because
good-
the
only-
blackout. Yeah,
Right. I was gonna say the only good thing about MLB TV too is like you get the radio broadcast as well.
yeah. But I can literally, I can get iHeartRadio on my fucking
Right.
phone and
Oh, for sure,
hook it up
for sure.
to yeah. Fucking stupid, dude.
I will say too, the nice thing about MLB TV this year is they're adding minor league baseball TV, so you'll be able to watch the minor leagues a lot more conveniently. So definitely
That's
depending on
kinda
where
cool.
definitely depending on where some of the prospects will be, definitely be tuning into a lot more minor league games.
Yeah, I might consider MLB TV.
Yeah. Especially if like Ellie De La Cruz ends up in like double A or triple A.
Yeah.
But yeah, MLB's allegedly they have a plan set out. We just gotta, wait and see what's gonna happen.
I just wanna, like, if your objective is to get more, because clearly you're changing
Grow
rules
the
to
game.
change the pace of play, because
To
part
grow
of
the
it
game.
is you want the youngest generation growing up now to, I think, comprehend it better because it's a faster sport overall. Well, they can't even fucking watch it. So answer that one. I don't think the problem is the game. I think the accessibility to the game is the bigger issue here.
Yeah, the marketing, the accessibility to the game, it's all trash.
It's not the game itself. It's
No.
shit surrounding the game. I mean, there are things you can tweak with the game. That's fine. But
And like, okay, while we're on this topic, you have like the old whites, and if you watch the Pat McAfee show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like this portion of like the old white people that just hate like celebrations and bat flips and like
Yeah.
get pissed at that. So the
Yeah.
MLB won't market that, even though like the younger generation loves that. Like Bryce Harper's bat flip in the World Series last year, or not the World Series, the NLCS, I do believe it was, where he fucking hit it, turned to the Phillies bench and just threw his bat and then threw his hands up to like pump up the crowd.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome. And like
That
the
is
MLB,
awesome.
And like the MLB won't promote that because they'll alienate a fan base that when most of these people are gonna be dead in 3 years anyway. So like let's promote to the people that are going to live another 60 years.
It reminds me of that old guy that tweeted and said, I don't know. It was some chick that goes to a lot of the Reds games, some blonde chick that has this has the sign or whatever.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you're talking about.
but she tweeted a picture of her at like with a friend at a Reds game or something like that, and some old dude like tweeted back to her
I can only imagine. Dog.
and said, this is the problem with the youth that like the only go to baseball games just to take pictures and drink beer and get drunk. They don't even enjoy the game. I said, buddy, I can do all of those.
Right.
I'm not much of a picture taker, I said, but I will go to the game and I will get hammered and I will love baseball. Well, I can do those simultaneously.
I mean, honest question. With the way the Reds have gone, can you go to the game and just sit there sober and fucking enjoy it? Like, give me a full answer. Is that possible?
That's a good point. That's a good point. We got to be drinking to enjoy baseball, sir.
Like, that's the one.
If I'm not 10 beers deep, I'm not enjoying Reds baseball.
That's the one positive I can make out of that entire day at the ballpark. It's not the Reds. It's the beer. And the
especially last
dumb
year,
amount that I spent on it.
Devin's seen how I was at one of those games. Well, I cannot make it up the steps.
Brad, I'm pretty
confident this year.
I'm pretty confident at that game you remember more than I did.
I don't.
Because I don't remember a thing. To be honest with you.
Why was I not invited to this game?
Hunter Green's first
I don't know. It was like
I don't remember. There was like 15.
It was a bunch of us from Nike that all went.
Wow, I'm so salty. You all got blackout drunk at Great American and I was I don't know, sucking my own dick.
So it was Hunter Green's first start at GABP. And I wasn't going to miss it for the world.
Yeah.
Physically I was there. I don't remember a single fucking pitch.
Yeah, we went to the Yard House, and I had too much, and then I was struggling.
We're going to do that again. We're opening day. I'm getting blackout drunk.
Well, it's easier to do it on not opening day because you can actually, like, get into somewhere.
That's a good point.
Opening day does make it a little more tricky because...
Let's be real. I'm going to do it multiple times this year, so, I mean...
Yeah, let's... I don't think I will...
We're playing something.
At least you and me did not go to a game last year, Jake. I don't know if you and Brad did. But...
I went to opening day, maybe one or two others, but that's it.
You went to Atlanta last year?
Shit, you're right. Last year's such a blur.
Wait, were you?
I went to the home opener, I should say.
Wait, were you there? Did we just not go together?
Yes. No.
Jake wasn't with us, or was it?
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
If I remember correctly, and then the next day, me and you went.
Where did we sit? Wait,
was it behind home plate? Right?
No, I wasn't with you. I was with my little sister.
Yeah, because we were up. We were with Triplet, right? Noah.
Yeah, that's when we met all of them after
Braden.
The game.
Yeah, because I remember I was there with my little sister because that's when the Who Day chant
too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna
There was
say.
more
I
hype
remember.
for the
I don't
Bengals
remember
at a
Jake
Reds
being
game than
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next day we went with the Notre Dame insider,
Yep.
and he asked a question that will not be repeated on the spot.
I want to know the question.
I mean, that is a good question to ask Jake.
Oh God, it is. Go ahead.
You
He
would you have an intimate relationship with Rosie Red?
I would fuck the dog shit out of her.
Okay, well that's basically the question he asked. I put it in nicer words.
oh shit.
As long as Mr. Redlegs is okay with it.
Consent, I like that.
I
You
like
see?
that.
Well,
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
I should also, as long as she's okay with it.
Make sure you get your consent form signed.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Especially, yeah. Got to. Otherwise, I'm getting canceled for rape.
But yeah, MLB's apparently got a plan for where we'll be watching baseball this year.
They fucking better.
We'll see. We'll watch it live on the podcast. Shut us down. You won't.
I'm just gonna go to every game. That way, I don't have to worry about it.
I like where your head's at.
I'm not giving them that much money. Suck it.
We're gonna get it anyway. I'll be there.
Yeah, they'll get it anyways. You're right.
I gotta watch one Joey Godo.
Yeah, Joey Votto's the driving spirit of the games this year. I mean,
Yep.
other things too, but
And to watch my young goat, Spencer Steer.
yep.
But yeah, I guess moving
That's
to
about
I guess
it.
it'd be pussy of the week.
Pussy of the week, touched on it. Well, we had two, but the first one we touched on it. It's Kendrick Perkins,
Yep.
no doubt. The second one, I did see a story about him, but I didn't know how real it was. But you go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, the second one is Jackson Mahomo. So apparently there's a video of it.
I was like, I didn't know. Apparently, this shit.
I was gonna
caught
say,
on
yeah.
camera.
I was like, given the story I heard, it might not be Mahomo. It might be, was it a rapist, a sexual assaulter?
Yeah,
He's a
it's
ma
outrageous.
bitch. How about that, ma
Give him a
bitch?
There
bitch.
you
Yeah,
go.
that's fine.
Well, so he walked. There's a video of Jackson Mahomes just literally walking up to a girl and just grabbing her and start kissing her. Well, now,
it was at a nightclub, right?
yeah, and I don't. The video I saw, it was all blurred out, and I don't know why.
So the one I seen, like the camera footage was a little, like you could tell like what had happened, but it was
Yeah.
still like a little blurry.
Yeah,
He just like grabbed like her, like he just like grabbed her and just like shoved himself and like into her. Then like as soon as he like walked out, she like you could see her take out her phone and start. I don't know if she's texting somebody or calling somebody. But yeah, the video I saw, you see her reach for her phone and then the video just like stops.
with it being a woman, she probably texted everybody and said, "Oh my God, Patrick Mahomes just kissed me in this bar."
You saying women don't know sports?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Hey, they do in Ohio for the most part. I will.
I
say
will say that women do know sports in Ohio.
There ain't shit else to do in this
That
state,
Midwest,
so.
yeah, the Midwest, baby. Those Midwest women, you gotta love them because they know their fucking sports.
Oh God. But yeah, I haven't seen nothing else come of this, but yeah, I seen the video and Jackson Mahomes, downfall. I'm here for it.
I'm all here for it. I'm just waiting for Patrick Mahomes to finally just say, "Dude, fucking go."
I don't
Then I
condone Listen, I don't condone cheating, but if Patrick Mahomes was to cheat on Brittany, I'd give him a pass.
Yeah, he deserves it,
Go get you a nice woman like Rihanna.
and she deserves it.
She deserves it. For sure. But yeah, fuck those two.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Being the pussies of the week.
You did it.
Oh.
Props to
You made it big time. No publicity is bad publicity, I guess.
Right. But all right, I guess final thoughts. This is pretty quick pod.
22 days until opening day.
What, Brad?
No, I just heard a voice I didn't recognize.
Okay.
That's why
You
I
like
was
turned around when you said it. I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
what?
I heard a voice that sounded
It's like, no, that math is right. It checks out.
no, you're good. I just heard like a voice I didn't recognize, But yeah, 22 days to opening day. Shout out. Can't wait. Final thoughts. Your best parlay is your next parlay.
99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big.
I'm putting that on a T-shirt.
Be part of the 1%. Like Brad.
Be the 1%.
Anyways, deuces, signing off. See you next week. Good night, America.